Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video of your Polyglot Academy. Today I'm going to show you how to learn German in 1 month with this course. So I'm simply going to give you a prompt on what to do during these 30 days in order to maximize your learning skills and your capability to speak German. Now first we're going to focus on the video watching. The goal is going to be to always watch 2 videos per day from this playlist. Now, I think the playlist contains about 55 videos, so it's not going to be that difficult for you to watch 2 a day, as the normal length of the videos is of about 4 to 5 minutes, so it's simply going to involve 10 minutes of your time. Each video is designed to build on the previous ones, introducing you to essential vocabulary, grammar, and conversational skills. So every single one of these videos is very important for you to get to conversational level. Now, a tip I would give you is to make notes of key phrases and new words, pause and replay sections if needed to ensure you understand the content thoroughly. So this is the first tip I would give you. The second one is about the listening practice you should also do during your journey. The goal is to spend 1 hour each day listening to German, or at least 1 hour. This can be through your favorite series, films you've already watched or you would like to watch, or videos from platforms like Netflix or YouTube. Personally, if you don't have a Netflix subscription, I would recommend channels like Easy German for accessible content so that you can learn German and you can practice what you've learned with the videos. By listening to German, you will kind of get a feeling for the language. And by doing this every day in 30 days you will reach a conversational level. Furthermore, the tip I would give you is to choose content that interests you. And this is probably the most important tip I could give to everyone. This is fundamental because if you're going to watch content which is not interesting you, then you're going to give up in a matter of 5, 6 days. So this is fundamental. And remember also that this content you're watching should slightly be above your current level to challenge yourself while keeping it enjoyable. So, for example, if you're learning German and you're a fan of football, then I would recommend you watching either football matches or interviews with football players, etc. So that's going to be something which is going to keep you entertained every time. Even though you don't understand everything, with time passing, you're going to understand more and more. So this is fundamental. Now, thirdly, we're going to talk about speaking practice, and this is also very, very, very important. I know thousands of people who have tried to learn German have focused only on the listening practice and on the grammar and so on. So at the end, they would be able to pass an exam, to pass the B1, B2 exam, but they are not able to speak. So this is fundamental. The goal is to dedicate 30 minutes daily to speaking German. This can include conversations with ChatGPT, as if you would install the application of ChatGPT, you can actually have a real life conversation with him. So this is fundamental and this is crucial. This is something that the history has never seen, and now you don't need to have a native friend who is able to speak the language in order to practice it. You can simply do it with ChatGPT, practice in speaking about your day or reflecting on topics in German using the vocabulary you've learned. And because ChatGPT is AI, artificial intelligence, is going to also help you increase the vocabulary. So this is very good nowadays. A tip I would give you is to, if you encounter a word or phrase you would like to say, but you don't know how to say it, then either use Google Translate or another translation tool to learn it and incorporate it into your speech. Because if you're going to learn a word while trying to saying it, then it's going to stay in your mind easily. Regular speaking practice will also help you build confidence and fluency. So this is fundamental. Now finally, a vocabulary learning. The goal is to spend, I would say, 30 minutes a day learning new vocabulary. Try to focus on useful words and phrases that will also aid in everyday conversations. So don't try to learn the name of every animal or the name of every utensil you have at home. This is not fundamental. You want to learn only the sentences and the verbs that are going to give you skills in order to actually speak German with someone else. And this is fundamental. Most people try to learn German, start with an A1 level, and then are constantly trying to learn names and substantives that they're never going to need. And this is a mistake. Learn verbs, learn the most important ones, the most important adjectives, the most important conjunctions, so that you can also connect the sentences you're building. And this will aid you, to build successful everyday conversations. And a personal tip I would give you is to use either flashcards, apps, or lists with Excel sheets or something like that in order to help memorize new words. And try to use these new words in your speaking and writing practice to reinforce your learning as soon as you've learned them. So this is fundamental. And now to conclude this lesson 0, this extra lesson, I would give you 3 additional tips, which normally would apply to anything in your life, but are also specifically important when it comes to language learning. Consistency is key. Make sure to stick to the daily schedule. Consistent practice is crucial for language acquisition. This is very important, and please keep learning, even if you feel down, even if you feel like you don't understand everything, just keep learning. And this comes to the second tip. Practice makes perfect. Don't be afraid to make mistakes. Speak from day one. These mistakes are part of the learning process. The more you practice, the more comfortable you will become with the language. And then finally, engage with the language. This is also super important. Immerse yourself as much as possible. Surrounding yourself with German through various mediums will enhance your learning experience. So please do this, and you'll become fluent in German in as soon as 30 days. I promise you that. Please do that, and you will become fluent in German as soon as 30 days. And this was the end of it. By following this plan, I am sure you will be well on your way to achieving a conversation level in German within a month. Remember, the key is consistent practice and engagement with the language. Enjoy the process, and for every questions whatsoever, I'm here to support you every step of the way with this free course. Happy learning, and I look forward to seeing your progress. Other than that, have a nice day and have fun learning German.